Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. How to open your 7 chakras. Can I get a hello there? I received a question on Instagram from a woman asking how to open her chakras and charge them. What are the chakras anyway? Thousands of years ago, in ancient times, in the Indus Valley, they had technology we still can't wrap our heads around today. They knew that this human body was comprised of an infinite reservoir of energy, and there were 7 major energy centers in the body. They called these chakras. This, my friends, is an energy center, a chakra. Be prepared. It's open, which means energy can now flow through the body to the vital organs, promoting wellness and health. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. That's a good thing. But if it's closed, we become ill. Not fun. So they saw that there were channels of energy all throughout the body. And when 2 energy channels connected, they formed a chakra, a wheel, a spiraling vortex. In the Vedas, the ancient Hindu texts, the Sanskrit, chakra meant wheel. Meanwhile, in ancient China, they had the meridians. In ancient Egypt, they had the ka, which was this life force energy permeating all throughout the body. Now, you're probably scratching your head thinking, okay, but how is this going to help me become my greatest version? Scientists are now discovering what the ancients knew back then was very profound. That the chakras are what we call today the endocrine system. And it is the key to life. So I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey, open the chakras like that, get in the pose, and also what can keep them closed. Let's start with the first chakra, which is called the root chakra. It's right at the base of your spine. Now, the spine is very important because it's the information highway sending messages all throughout the body to every single cell. But the root is right at the base of the spine. It deals with survival. Look, if you have a bear running up to you, don't just stand there. Run if you can get away in time. If you're lucky, if you're really lucky, don't get eaten up. Fight or flight. Do I have enough money to pay my bills? Do I have enough food to eat? Do I have somewhere to stay tonight? And so many of us have been stuck on this chakra. And it's not a good feeling at all. I talk of the drone archetype and it being linked to the base chakra because it's all about surviving. And surviving means you are going to be in fear, which is false evidence appearing real. So to let go of fear, because fear closes this chakra, we have to do the thing we are most afraid of. But more so, you have to let love guide you, not fear. Don't cut yourself now. Because if you do, blood is going to squirt out. Ouch. What's that? Red. That's his color. And red is linked to the primal life force energy. It's very powerful. When you're looking at me or the woman in the red dress, it captivates you. At the same time, It is what we have to learn to cultivate. Pomegranate is red, and therefore when you eat it, apart from it being nutritious, it helps draw the energy downwards. It helps ground you. Now, why is this important in opening that energy center? Because it being linked to the adrenal glands, which is fight or flight, means you are going to stay grounded. You've heard the expression, stay grounded. Take off your socks, take off your shoes, and plant your feet on Mother Nature. Now you are reconnecting back to the earth element. This first chakra is all about earth. You are now connected to earth. And once you do that, fear begins to disappear. And now you become more attuned to the love vibration. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Linked to our reproductive organs, the testes, the ovaries, it's all about creativity, sexuality, sensuality. It's about water, that's its element. It's about fluidity. Its color is orange. Eat a lot of oranges to open that energy center. It closes when we have a negative energy towards our sexuality, when you don't like your body, when you have a negative attitude towards creativity, when you feel that you are a terrible person. Because whenever you're holding on to a lot of guilt, this energy center remains closed. So whatever you did in the past, we have to see that it doesn't define who we are today. Definitely not. So the more you can forgive yourself, the more that energy center opens up. Can you do it? Try. What foods are orange? Oranges. Oranges. Eat more oranges. The third chakra is the solar plexus, just by the navel. Now this is linked into the pancreas, which helps break down food. So whenever we are holding on to a lot of toxins, negative energy, this energy center becomes blocked. How do we open it? We have to let go of guilt. We have to give ourselves self-worth. We have to see ourselves in the best positive regard there is on the planet. You are fabulous. That's what we have to tell ourselves. Because whenever you lose confidence, picture it. You're in front of 1,000 people right now. You're going to get stage fright. You're going to feel nervous. You feel queasy around your stomach. Some people say, I felt it in my gut. In ancient times, the gut was another brain. So when we begin to see that the solar plexus deals with nerves, deals with the liver as well. So the more we begin to cleanse ourselves from negative energy, we begin to open that energy center. Look at it like this. It is yellow. Being in front of the sun can make anybody feel good. But many times, if we are going through depression, many people stay indoors. You have to get out in front of the sun. Eat bananas, tryptophan. You're going to produce that serotonin. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to help open up that energy center. But once again, it is automatic. So the first 3 chakras are automatic. This is what I feel the majority of the population live on, the first 3 chakras. Because when we go on to the 4th chakra, the emerald green heart chakra, which is linked into the thymus gland, which is all about your immune system. To enter your heart chakra, you have to be able to be open to the love frequency, to give it and to receive it. Many people have a lot of grief in their lives. Heartache, heartbroken. What else? People can die from a broken heart because in ancient cultures, the heart was more powerful than the brain. The heart was the center of all activity in the body. Heart math shows us that the heart is 5,000 times more powerful electromagnetically than our brain. So our heart knows what our mind can only think of. So how do we open our hearts? We open our hearts by not holding grudges against people because life is too short. By not doubting ourselves, by not being so hard on ourselves, but also by being open to giving and receiving. By coming from a very authentic place. People say, are you following your heart? Meaning, are you following your true authenticity? Can you be you? What foods are green? Kale, watercress, avocados have been known to improve heart health. So we can see the correlation right there. It deals with the feminine principle. So the more you move into your feminine energy, you are going to be opening the heart chakra. The more you close down your feminine energy, that energy center is going to be blocked. Let's go on to the fifth chakra, which is one of my favorites, the throat chakra. Can you communicate? This is blue. Because now we're talking about something very powerful. Before you can move to the throat chakra, which is the artist archetype, you have to open your heart. And many people have this energy center closed down. Why? Because they can't express themselves 100%. Can you say no when you want to say no? Can you say yes when you want to say yes? Can you say respect me when you want to say respect me? If you have lost your voice, chances are this energy center is closed down. It is linked to the thyroid gland. So when you have sore throats, everybody's got sore throats, we have to pay attention to what is happening energetically, to the emotion, the energy in motion. Blue berries can help us open this energy center because they are full of antioxidants. But more so, how do we find our true voice? By not worrying what other people think of us, by not judging ourselves, by being more confident, by realizing that we have to follow our willpower. We have to begin to realize we have nothing to lose but everything to gain. Whenever you are shy, you are feeling that you don't deserve to be somewhere, then you create a lot of lies about yourself. Because the throat chakra deals with the truth. The throat chakra is closed off by the lies we tell ourselves. That's the secret. And it being about communication, it is a masculine principle. If we go onto the sixth chakra, we are now talking about the third eye. I've done a video called How to Open Your Third Eye. So this energy center deals with clairvoyancy, clairaudience, clairsentience, a lot of clairs here, because it's all about clarity, imagination, seeing things which aren't there, feeling things which aren't there. It is about insight, depth. Some people say, I don't have time to live on the surface. To open your third eye, which is linked into the pituitary gland, we have to always question our belief system, because it's all BS belief systems. The more you question your reality, the more the third eye opens. Why so? Because the third eye is about that indigo frequency. So if you're eating a lot of purple, bluish purple foods, blueberries, purple grapes, you are now opening up that energy center. Because we are dealing with the unseen realm, the Maya, the illusion all around us. And that is a feminine principle. So once you are open to a world of new possibilities, the third eye begins to open even more. Once you are closed off to any new idea or belief, it can shut down. Some people say, I want the evidence. I want the science. I want to see the journals. The third eye is about trusting. You don't have to have proof. You have belief. And that's how the energy center opens. And lastly, we talk of the crown chakra being violet. Now, just as the first chakra was linked to earth, the crown chakra, right at the crown of the head, is linked to the heavens. In essence, it is the energy center connecting us from this world into a totally different world and dimension. It is violet, but it's not linked to an organ as such. People say it's linked to the pineal gland. But in essence, it is the master gland, the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. They control all the other glands. The crown chakra is about realizing the interconnectedness between everything. More so, it is about unification. It is the ending of separation, the ending of duality. There is no white or black. White is black and black is white. It is the fusion, the synthesis. And that's why so few people reach the crown chakra. Because that's where everything dissolves and you form the connection, the true connection within yourself, the unification between your lower and higher nature. The crown represents sovereign rule over your kingdom. The crown represents higher consciousness, more awareness in your everyday life. That's why in many cultures, they linked it to the pineal gland, which deals with our sleep and wake cycles. So when you are in your crown chakra, you are symbolic of someone who is just waking up to their infinite power. Anything is possible. You are both male and female. You are both black and white. You are both hot and cold. It is the ending of duality. It is the forming of one. You see, everything is connected. That is how to open the crown chakra. But more so, we have to go through our own experience, because where the third eye is all about believing, the crown chakra is all about knowing. That, in essence, is the guru chakra. Now, I say the greatest guru is yourself. But with the third eye, you can have a mentor, someone showing you your power. With the crown chakra, you know your power. It closes down when we feel we are not worthy for that crown. It opens up when we know we are worthy for that crown. You've got to pay your dues. This is not a joke. Because a lot of us don't realize it's all been written in the stars. Many times we want to compete with someone else. The crown chakra is where you step into your unique signature. You realize that we are all here to do a different job. It is where you see the bigger picture. You have the bigger perspective of how everything is working. You are now more compassionate to people. You can give people advice. But you can't just jump up to the crown chakra. You've got to be chosen. You've got to go through each chakra. And your heart has to be as light as a feather. So there you have it. I hope that helped. Have a wonderful day. We're here just having fun. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy.